Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I got this makeup look whilst also trying out some new products. So these products were a complete first impression, so make sure you stay tuned to see what I thought of these products and how they work for me. I came up with this sort of bronzy eye with a pearl cut crease and then a bright lip to match. I actually wasn't planning a bright lip today guys, but here we are. So yeah, if you want to know what I thought of these products and how they worked for me, just keep on watching. I don't really know what sort of look I'm going for today, I'm just going to wing it. I've kind of been gifted a bunch of products by Younique, so thank you so much to RHIAN at Younique for gifting me these. I haven't opened the pack yet, so I have no idea what's inside. I'm going to try and use all these products today for you guys. I've never used Younique before. I've heard a lot of things about Younique, but I've never actually tried any of their products. So yeah, we've got a bunch of products in here. We have a mascara, an eyeliner, concealer, a primer, lip liner and a bunch of eyeshadow pigments to try as well. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how these work. I think I'm going to start with eyes first, just in case these eyeshadows have a lot of fallout. I've never used them before, so I wouldn't know, but just to be on the safe side. So I've been given 4 of the Moodstruck Press shadows. So yeah, I'm going to try and use them all. So this is what they look like. I'm pretty sure you can buy palettes and fit these pigments into the palettes, which is pretty handy. So we have the shade Timid, we have the shade Gullible, we also have Gingerly, which is my personal favourite so far, and also Lively as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use Lively today. It is a beautiful shade, but I kind of want to stick with like the brown tones I think for this look. I'm first taking the shade Timid, and I'm going to apply that to my inner corner, like that, and then I'm just going to set under my brow with this as well. In the pan it looks really like light, but the payoff is quite dark. It's more like a peachy shade actually on my skin. I'm taking the shade Gingerly and I'm going to apply that into my crease using my Morphe M441. So I'm just packing that on in the crease, and at the moment there is very little fallout. So I know I haven't blended yet, I'm just sort of packing it on. So far so good guys, I'm really impressed. The pigment is really good. The only thing I would say is that the shades look completely different in the pan to what they do on the actual skin. Like this looks like a really light brown, but having applied it to my lids you can see it looks like a complete different shade. It's like a dark brown shade. So I'm just using circular motions to blend this out. I am going to go in with a transition in a second. So they're not the easiest shades to blend, but having said that, they do look lovely once blended. I am actually going to try this shade Lively. I'm going to take the tiniest amount on that same brush and I'm going to blend out the edges with this just to add a little bit of warmth. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. It just adds that pop of warmth to the look. I can't believe I wasn't going to use this shade, because actually this is my favourite shade so far. I was a bit sceptical of that first shade, but now that I've blended the Lively shade into it, I love how that looks. And as you can see I have zero fallout, which is amazing. Okay, so now that they are blended, I'm going to go in with the shade Gullible, and I'm going to take a tiny bit of this and I'm going to pop it into the outer V. It's like a cool brown shade. These shades are really matte as well, which I love. Just tapping that on in the outer V. So I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, just popped a tiny bit of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cut my crease. So I'm just applying that to the lid, and I'm slowly pulling it up to cut the crease. I'm going to do a half cut crease. And then I'm just using my finger to blend out the edge. I'm back in with Timid and I'm going to set that in place. And then taking the brush from before to blend out the edge. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and then I'll be back. So I've just finished the cut crease on both eyes. I'm going to create a wing using the Younique Moodstruck Precision Dip and Draw eyeliner in the shade Perfect. The brush looks absolutely perfect. This is the only type of brush I like to use to do my eyeliner. So let's see, I'm going to need a closer mirror. So I'm just flicking that out and pulling it back in. I love the shape on this brush. I feel like it's such a precise small brush, which is amazing. Brush is insane. I've just done the wing this side, so I'm gonna do the same on this side. I do love it and I love how black it is, but it does feel a bit dry. I don't know whether it's gonna go crumbly later. I shall let you guys know. I'm going to pop on some of the Younique Moodstruck Epic Mascara. I've heard good things about this, so I think this is just in the shade Black, guys. I'm popping that on. Wow, okay, I think this is my favourite product so far. That's just one coat, guys. That's giving my lashes so much length. And it's like a proper jet black mascara as well. You could totally build that up if you don't like wearing lashes. Wow, okay, this is amazing. This mascara is amazing, guys, like mind blown. So I'm going to take some pearls, I'm going to apply them to the cut crease. I just got these on eBay. I'm taking some lash glue. Those dots actually look rather nice in black. Okay, so I'm just popping on the pearls one by one. The easiest way to do this, I find, is with tweezers. Voila. Didn't even have to speed you through that. Okay, so the pearls are on, guys. I'm going to apply my lashes. I'm applying my Baby Doll 747 lashes. You can get these in Primark, guys. They're amazing. They're cruelty free. Lashes are on, guys. I'm going to zoom you out and we'll do the base. So for primer, I'm trying out the Younique Touch Glorious Primer. Apparently it's a mattifying primer. I love a matte primer because I do tend to get oily throughout the day. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I love this packaging. So it comes in a tube like this, but then when you take off the lid, it's got its own pump, which is so cool. I've never seen a primer like that before. So it's like a gel consistency. It feels really fresh on the skin. It's giving my skin a lovely glow. So yeah, let's hope it makes my foundation last all day. Taking my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is in the shade Golden Beige. Applying that all over my face. Just taking a little bit to begin with. You can build this foundation up, and I find the best way to apply this is with a damp beauty blender. Going in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer again in the shade Shortbread. I'm applying a little bit of that underneath my eyes, on my forehead, between my brows, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, just around my lips here, and then whatever's left on the brush I just take on the sides of my cheeks there, and then blending that out with a beauty blender again. So I'm going to cream contour using the Younique Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Suede. It comes in a tube like this, so I'm just going to apply the smallest amount to the back of my hand. And I'm going to pick it up on a brush. This is a really dark shade, but I feel like it's going to work well for cream contour. Okay, yeah, you literally need like the tiniest amount of this. I put way too much on the back of my hand. Applying a small amount to my forehead and my jawline and down the sides of my nose as well. Going back in with that damp beauty blender to blend it out. That is probably one of the nicest cream contours I've used for a long time. Guys, I'm blown away by that cream contour. I absolutely love it. That is like my new favourite cream contour product. Taking my Makeup Revolution Bake and Finish powder and I'm applying the smallest amount of this just underneath my eyes. I'm not necessarily baking. To powder my entire face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. I'm just setting my entire face with this powder. And then taking my favourite bronzer at the moment, the Milani Dolce bronzer, and I'm just applying a bit of that to my cheekbones and forehead. So basically everywhere we cream contoured, you're just setting that cream contour in place. For blusher, I'm taking the Wet n Wild blusher in the shade Mellow Wine. This has been my favourite blusher lately. Applying that to the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I'm going to be taking the shade 143, applying that to the apples of my cheeks, on my forehead, on my nose, Cupid's bow. I'm taking the Colourpop Flexitarian highlighter to highlight my inner corners. You guys know this is my favourite highlighter. Look at that. I'm actually not going to apply another pearl, guys. I feel like it looks perfect now that we've got the inner corner highlighter. Go back in with the shade Gingerly underneath my eyes. Also going back in with Gullible. I'm just applying this on the outer corner of the lower lash line, just so it really ties in with that smokiness on the outer V there. Also taking a tiny bit of Lively and just applying that underneath. Considering I wasn't even going to use Lively, it turns out it's like actually my favourite shade that I've used so far. I'm taking the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in the shade Black to line my waterline. So I decided to go super smoky underneath the eyes. I do have a lip liner by Younique which I was kind of gifted as well, but I don't know whether it's going to go with today's look. It's the Moodstruck Precision lip liner in the shade Popular. I'm going to give it a go because it might actually look really lovely. If not, then at least you guys can see the shade, and then I'll just change the lip colour up. So that's like one of the nicest lip liners. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping this lip, guys. I'm setting my face quickly using the illuminating fixing spray by Makeup Revolution. Going back in with the Epic Mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, so this is the final result, guys. I am blown away by some of these products. I wasn't expecting such good quality. I would say the mascara, the cream contour and the lip liner were my absolute favourites. The mascara has completely blown me away, guys. If you're after a new mascara, I highly recommend the Epic Mascara by Younique. The eyeshadows are amazing, the pigment was incredible. They're just slightly on the harder side to blend out, but that's nothing I can't work with. So thank you so much to RHIAN at Younique for sending me these products. I'll leave her page linked down below for you guys, so you guys can go and check her out if you guys would like to purchase any of these products. Mascara is amazing. I was adamant I was doing a nude lip today. but I just completely fell in love with this shade, guys, so it is staying on for the day. I'm really loving adding pearls to my eye makeup lately. I just think it adds a really nice touch. Also, for those of you who entered my recent giveaway, I have announced the giveaway winner over on my Instagram account this week. You guys probably would have seen the winner was Tilly Perks. So huge congratulations to Tilly, and thank you so much to everyone who entered. I will be doing another giveaway really soon for you guys. So yeah, I think that concludes today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe down below if you haven't already, and until the next video, I'll see you all really soon, guys.